something that really needs to get talked about, and it has not been talked about, and I have not seen it talked about yet, is what's going on with GameStop and Pokemon cards, especially this bad boy right here, Destined Rivals, which is supposed to be released, I believe, this Friday, even though, I've been seeing YouTube rippers ripping them for a while. I used to rip a lot of Pokemon cards on the channel because I collect, and I haven't been able to since probably around November last year due to scalpers, the lack of inventory, and just all kinds of stuff. But we need to talk about GameStop. Let's go. It seems like GameStop will be charging over RRP, which is something retail price. I always call it MSRP, manufacturer's retail price, but recommended retail price. That's what RRP stands for in-demand Pokemon Destined Rival TCG product. Look at this. GameStop will be charging $200 for a Destined Rival booster box. Ugh. Booster bundles will cost $40 at GameStop, an increase of 48%. Pokemon TCG fans continue to face disappointment with price gouging. That's 1,000,000% true. Like, it is gotten to the point where I just don't rip. I don't even, because in my opinion, new product, Prismatic Evolution, I'm looking at you. There's no really reason why, I'm going to say it, a fucking booster pack should cost $20 after, the day it comes out. Me personally, I would never spend more than fucking MSRP on this product. You lose even on MSRP. If you're spending $20 fucking for a goddamn booster pack, you're going to lose your fucking pants off. And then you turn around and there's just a severe lack of fucking inventory. And do I blame Pokemon? No, not really. Do I blame scalpers? No, not really. Because, at the end of the day, everybody's going to make their money. And scalpers are a little more egregious when it comes to it. Because, in my opinion, buy one, two, whatever, flip it if you want, open it if you want, I don't care. But there's no reason to buy out an entire inventory. The other day, I went to fucking Walmart, and I'm fucking pissed. I went to Walmart and I walked down the TCG aisle. No One Piece, no Pokemon, and the guy at the fucking counter looks at me and goes, "Hey man, what are you looking for?" I was like, "Well, I was looking for Pokemon cards, but I guess you guys don't have it." And he goes, "No, what's going on with Pokemon anyway?" I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I just had a guy walk through here. He comes in every week, and he just buys up the entire inventory." And I proceeded to look at the man and go, "It's because he's a scalper." Like, even buying half of the inventory, I wouldn't even be this mad, because you're leaving some for other people. You're leaving some for the kids. You're at least leaving some. But when the guy tells me that people are coming in there and spending $1,500, $1,300, whatever it is, right, on Pokemon on Pokemon cards just to flip them, and like I said, you turn around and you take a product that just came out that day and you're going to flip it for $20 fucking is ridiculous. This right here, this is a tweet by GameStop. Actually, it's a diss tracker. Ooh, look at Diss Tracker. He's getting all famous and shit. He's on websites now. I've been following this guy a long time. He usually talks about Funko Pops and stuff like that. But he just got the gouge on... Let's take a look. It looks like he just got the gouge on... whatchamacallit? Destined Rivals. And... the last time I went to GameStop and they actually had any kind of inventory on stock, they were like, "Hey man, listen," because like me, I might get one, maybe two ETBs, Elite Trainer boxes. I might get, 3, 4, 5 booster packs. I don't go fucking crazy. But this is so limit 1 Pokemon Destined Rivals 3-pack blister, $18.99. Usually it's about $15 for that. Limit 1 Pokemon Destined Rivals ETB, $60. Usually it's about $50 for that. Limit 1 Pokemon Rivals Rival Deck Battles, $18.99. We don't fuck with that. Limit 5 Pokemon Destined Rivals Booster, so $5.99. Usually it's like $4.99. Booster bundles, $39.99. And then look, Prismatic Evolution poster collection, $14.99, which is about MSRP. Pokemon 151 Blooming Waters, $79.99. That's MSRP. Prismatic Evolution booster bundles, $39.99. So that's $40. Where $40 for that. There's no reason why a booster bundle should cost $40. What, Wade? You want more? Wade's over here begging for more food. He hears me in here getting mad. But anyways, this is 100% price gouging. And that, with how big of a company GameStop is, this should not be allowed. I understand they're trying to keep the doors open. They have overhead they need to maintain. But at the end of the day, this is price gouging at its finest. There's no fucking reason for this. And, like, I know for a fact, we'll talk sports world real quick. I remember being in San Diego, California. I'm a Washington Redskin fan. Yes, I said Redskin. Or Commanders, whichever one you want to call. But they're Redskins to me. I walk into a sports store, and they had a bunch of Reebok uniforms on the fucking, the whatchamacallit, the hanger. And I'm looking at them, and they were marked down significantly. Mind you, they were throwback. It had been like 5-6 years since Reebok had made anything, right? And I'm talking with the guy, and I'm like, hey, why aren't you selling these for more? Because these are Reebok throwback Daryl Green jerseys on top of that. Shout out to you old heads out there. But he explained to me that if he was to charge more for throwback outfits, jerseys, if he was to charge more for fill in the blank, the NFL's Players Association gets involved. There's all kinds of things that get involved with the retail side that would prevent him from continuing to be a certified seller of NFL gear. I don't know why the Pokemon Company hasn't stepped in and done anything for this. Because Pokemon Company, they stopped pre-orders. They stopped a lot of shit. But this right here is just egregious. This is just not what it's called for. $200 for a booster box. I remember when booster boxes were $120. Let's go full screen. Well, you guys, there's my rant for the day. In my opinion, that it should be fucking criminal for what GameStop's doing to Destined Rivals, what GameStop's doing to Prismatic, because they're obviously charging more for Prismatic. Enforce limit laws. Limit rules, not laws. Limit rules at your GameStop. On top of that, the other shitty part is the GameStop near me. I was talking with one of the employees I actually became friends with, because I am trying to network. Now I'm in North Carolina because I don't have the connections that I had while I was in California. Talking with the guy at GameStop, he told me if I'm looking for Funko Pop chases, if I'm looking for Pokemon, just forget about it. Why? Because one of the employees buys them all. And I'm like, seriously? And he's like, yeah, dude. She buys all the chases. She buys all the Pokemon cards and fill in the blank. And he's like, dude, you're better off going somewhere else to try to find whatever you're looking for. Because she turns around and she flips them and she scalps them. Is GameStop going to do anything about it? Absolutely not. It's just one of those things. Because as long as GameStop's making their money, that's all they care about. Y'all take it easy. Have a great and wonderful day. There's my rant for the day. Is that I'm mad that I can't open Pokemon cards because I refuse to pay over MSRP. I will say Japanese cards as well are getting to be expensive, especially booster boxes. Y'all take it easy. Have a great, wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.